understanding that there needs to be a change, that a behavior needs to be changed is change in itself.
A Sankarshan Joshi trip.
So in my first relationship, I thought that I was the person who was putting in more efforts than the other person. Like I thought that, because like each person has their way of showing love, right? But if 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 I think that the only way of showing is my way, and if the other person is not showing it in my way, that means that it's not love or something. But I felt that, so I had this thought where I was putting more efforts uh, to like in that relationship, like either to communicate or either to um, like put efforts in meeting the person or talking to them, communicating. So that was so subtle that even in my future relationships also, like I realized this recently, that like if I like someone now, there is always this subtle feeling that okay, I am the one who's putting in more efforts because of my past. So I realized this, so now I can work on it. So in a sense, like now I can talk myself out of it, like see, this is not the way, like each way of doing things. So like this way, like a simple acknowledgement can solve like so many problems.
One of my teachers told me one thing. She told me a very beautiful thing in one of our classes. She said, um, understanding that there needs to be a change, that a behavior needs to be changed is change in itself. Understanding that something needs to be changed is change in itself.
Yeah,
Yeah. And that's one of
that's
the
so beautiful.
wisest things that is why acknowledgement is so important, to acknowledge what you've done wrong, to acknowledge how you're feeling, to acknowledge what you've done or what the other person's done or what the other person's made you feel, because without it you can't really go anywhere, is what I feel.
Because
Then you're flying.
sometimes things are at a very subconscious level and we don't even know that we have it. So like when you're acknowledging it, that means that you are keeping the problem pretty clear. So when you know the problem very clear, then subconsciously you find solutions to solve it.
Yeah, you will start looking for ways to solve it, because nobody likes having a problem with them for the rest of their life, or nobody
Yeah,
likes feeling like a problem. And the whole thing of like to have a problem is to solve it, like problem solving,
yeah.
conflict resolution. These are all things that need to, like, it's a process.